Hello everyone, I'm Mr. J and it's Tuesday, April the 23rd, 2024. Bad news. More rocket or missile launches by North Korea. They've been doing this for years and years, but I don't know, every time they seem to be testing something a bit more dangerous. Anyways, it's bad news. Recently, North Korea conducted some tests involving missiles, which has gotten a lot of attention. They tested what they call super large warhead for a cruise missile, and also fired a new type of anti-aircraft missile. These tests happened near the Yellow Sea. Just this Monday, South Korea noticed that North Korea launched several short-range ballistic missiles that flew over 300 kilometers and landed into the sea, so it didn't hit anyone or anything. This was not far from where they live, and it happened around 3 in the afternoon, so it's still not very, very nice, right? South Korea's military watched these missiles very closely from the moment they were launched. They even shared all the information with friends from the US and Japan because they all work together to keep an eye on what North Korea does. South Korea has said very clearly that they do not like these missile tests because they can be very dangerous and upset the peace in the area. They keep watching North Korea closely to make sure they are ready for anything that might happen. So this isn't new. North Korea often does things like this, but still important to watch. What did North Korea test recently? Where did the missiles land after being launched? Who did South Korea share the missile information with? What does South Korea think about North Korea's missile launches? And what is South Korea doing in response to North Korea's actions? Okay. All right, today's word call or core, I don't know, to predict or estimate a future event or outcome. So here it is in Korean. Ignore this pronunciation. I think it's the same. We can do it like this, right? Call, just like this. Okay, this is your good pronunciation. KOL, call. That's what it is, phonics wise. There's no like phonics mistakes or anything, but sometimes people don't know that this is the same as all. So let's just think of it as KOL, call. Okay, and don't worry about the stress. Some sentences. The weather forecast calls for rain later this afternoon. Experts call for an increased renewable energy usage to combat climate change. Analysts are calling for a downturn in the stock market next quarter. Right? It's sort of difficult to understand some of those, but the Koreans here call. Okay? All right, let's jump over to our weather. We're looking at the CCTV for where we are now. Buktongyang. Let's see, we have Chungnim, Gwangdo, Jangmun. I usually like looking at Jangmun because our Hagwon is close by. I don't see any rain or anything, but the weather is going to be changing a bit, so it's a bit complicated for the next 2 days. So make sure you write this down properly. For today, we're going to say partly cloudy and also partly rainy because it's supposed to rain a little bit later today with a high of 19 and a low of 12. And then tomorrow, it's supposed to be partly rainy and partly sunny. Partly rainy and partly sunny with a high of 19 and low of 12. The highs and lows are all the same for both days, but it might rain a little. I don't think it's going to rain that much, but you might want to carry an umbrella with you just in case, okay? All right, so we talked about the weather, we talked about call, and we talked about the bad news, which is North Korea's launching stuff again, trying to show their might. I hope everyone has a good day, and if you're doing your exams, I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.